Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, sorry about that. It's been a minute, y'all. My bad. My bad. How y'all doing? How you doing, Barb?
It really has. It took me a long time to even make that. It took me way longer to make that thumbnail than it should have today. So bear with us, okay? Bear with us.
We are oiling we're oiling our stuff up. We are, trying to lubricate.
It's been a week. It's been a week already. We're only on hump day. So
come on. Yeah, and we just got off of vacation. So we'll talk about that a whole nother day. Because we're trying to make this a real quick in and out. We got to catch you guys up on, well, let's say welcome. Let's go with welcome real quick. Welcome to the people.
Welcome. If there's anybody new in here, first of all, as well, we need to definitely welcome them because
welcome our newcomers.
We got some newcomers.
Okay, so with our newcomers, we have a new name because Barb is from New Jersey. She's from the Jers. Okay, so she's from New Jersey, but she resides in California. So our former name was the Cali Critiques.
That was confusing,
right? But everybody's like, "Oh, okay, hey, Kelly," whop, and her eyes rolled up in her head. I'm like, "What's the problem?" She'd be like, "I'm not from here. So me and her were both thinking, we was like, well, what can we do? So we came up with Coastal because she's from one coast and I'm from the other coast. So we are the Coastal Critiques as of today and forevermore. Okay? Without ado. There you go.
Oh, so that was actually your idea.
It's my idea, but you still have to sign off on it.
Don't give me any credit. I don't know if y'all know, Cece be coming through with some real good ideas. She just be coming through with so many good things all the time.
Appreciate it. I'll be trying to do what I got. I try to do my due diligence. So yeah, right. So with our new name, we are welcoming our newcomers. Welcome, and our old comers and all are in between. You already know we're gonna welcome you guys into the building. Let me get my rusty a little bit. So let's have let me get into it. And there is Miss Janet, who I love. She's so
hey,
Miss Janet Holiday, and then our cousin Ranting with Ricardo. Hello, welcome, my cousin. My face.
Hey, Q.
I love you. I love you. And so, yeah, Miss Monique, we cannot ever.
Hey.
How you doing there, Missy? How you doing there? Welcome, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Impromptu, trying to figure it out. We didn't want to go another.
But can we just have a couple pats on our backs right now? Because I feel like we've really been sticking to this consistent schedule. And although we are about 3 weeks late at this point, we could not let this break. I guess it was for the holiday or whatever. We couldn't let that just bypass us. So we want to take advantage of the down week and just at least go over some of the highlights from the last 2 previous episodes.
Yeah, because they gave us grace. They must have knew we was gonna be out of town. They didn't play. They didn't come and they didn't have one this week, right? So
no.
That worked out for us so that we can bring y'all just some, not even 2 real full reviews, just some little highlights from the 2 episodes that we did not get to review. Just some stuff that Barb had brought to our attention, and we're going to speak on what's going on to lead us back into the new one that will come on Sunday. So
we'll be back at it next week.
Absolutely. So yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being here. If y'all have not, please subscribe to both our channels. We are on our road. We are on the road to 500 right now. Me and Barb. We're
again, shout out to, if we have anybody new in the bushes, shout outs to y'all, seriously, because both of our numbers have just been going up and up over the last couple of days. Shout out to Bondi Blue. It's been a very, very positive week. We've been putting in a lot of work behind the scenes, so y'all
can't wait to share.
Stay
tuned. Y'all stay tuned.
For real.
Stay tuned. So yeah, we like you said, we've been putting a lot of work in. We've been, trying to do our due diligence for you guys, and yeah, we just want to come to you guys. Right now, it seems like every bi-weekly, but like we're trying to do, we're trying to catch ourselves up. So yeah, we want you guys to like, subscribe to both our channels. We are streaming from both channels, so you gotta like on both channels tonight, or when you are watching. If you're watching from Barb's channel, and you're one of the Barbs over there, just want to come over to the cutie side and give me a like, and all my cuties go over to Barb's channel, give her a like as well. We appreciate it so very much, so very much. So yeah, without further ado, sis, you want to take over? I did have what the 2 episodes were. So we're on season 15, episode 7 and 8. And so the first one is dang, I can't, my little eyes. Oh, it's meet some Gucci, meeting something with Gucci and something. Leave me alone, Barb. You already know. You see me squinting that. So we'll start off with that one, episode 7. So go ahead and hit me with what you need to know.
So the first thing I highlighted was the brief sit down that we got with Sanya and Kandi. I think that were they at OLG? I don't know. They sat down real quick though to kind of just go over, everything that's been going on between her and Marlo and Sanya. I guess this was her attempt at trying to get Kandi's side or whatever, but she's been going about it all wrong. So I just wanted to highlight this and kind of just talk about how you guys may have felt at this exact moment. What were your thoughts, opinions, critiques, all of that? Because I will tell you right now that Sanya she's been on the chopping block for me, but definitely after these last 2 episodes, I found Kandi saying exactly what I was thinking a lot, which is basically, Sanya, I'm not even about to do this with you right now, because everything you were saying, the angle at which you were approaching the situation is completely just you got Marlo slung over your back, you're holding her up and you're just blocking me out the door, and that's not cool when you're trying to say that you're supposed to be unbiased. So, and Kandi touched on her not being a very sentimental person, which that's the main thing that I took away from this conversation, because I think I said it whenever it was brought up some episodes ago, whatever. I was thinking, based on early childhood, not early childhood, but something that she sustained in her preteen years that was super traumatic, that probably shaped the way that Kandi responds to sensitive situations that, deal with loss of life or, anything like that. I'm pretty sure that just changed, her, how she goes about that. So I really, really was glad when she kind of gave that validity, because I'm like, yes, I saw that. And it pisses me off, because Marlo is over here trying to come at her about all this other stuff. And it's just did you even stop to think that maybe she's reacting and saying the things that she's saying because that, something that she dealt with even before this? So whatever.
Yeah, those are all good points. And I noticed it too. I also have that. When you lose somebody so close to you at an early age, it changes the trajectory of how you are going to respond for the rest of your life in dealing with things like that. I lost my first cousin at 9. I was 20. He was 21. That's my mom's twins sister's son, and so we're like brother and sister. We were raised together. My mom's twins brother. My mom's twins son. So he was murdered. Excuse me. I'm supposed to say that on YouTube. My bad, YouTube. But he was in 1992. So from that point on, I was different. I've been different. Had to be strong for different reasons, because the unlively things were still going on. The unaliving was still going on in my life around me. It was still moving around. So I'm glad that she did say that, and hopefully Marlo, like we all did, took something from that, hearing Kandi say that, because it's real, it's touchy, and it's different for every single person. There's no right or wrong way, and it's different for every single person. So if somebody is showing you that, you have to meet them where they're at and say, you know what, this is what it is. Just like how Marlo is wants grace from Drew when it came at her about her nephew, and how she jumped in Drew's face and was like, he's unalive anymore. You know what I mean? And she jumped in her face. And it was in that moment where Marlo should be like, girl, you trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to tell me. I've had that moment. But she wasn't talking to her. I'm saying, watching it back. Hopefully she gets that. And as far as Sanya is concerned, she better be careful. Even though she's an athlete, when you walk a tightrope on walking the fence, somebody might push you to one side that you're not ready to be pushed on. So you need to pick the side, or be your own person and let them come to you when they're ready to talk to you. But don't be over there when everybody's together and trying to, well, let me go check up on one person. Well, let me go check up on this person. It's giving, hey, boo boo, let's go to the woods. Like, no. You can't do it like that. You can't do that. Especially with this strong group of women. You can't do that. So yeah, Sanya's got to be careful. Be careful. Hey, Vet. How you doing, mama?
Hey, Vet. Wait,
that's
you see
that's which one? What?
Q's comment above that? I just saw.
Is it up here? This one? Because
no. Well, I mean, that's one, but no, she's
here.
No, down.
Oh, you know what? My screen is not moving anymore. I got Nola, and then I got Yvette, and then I don't have anything.
She said, I missed y'all and Nola. I wish we could have met up. Yes.
Okay. I put that one up, but I didn't read it up because you were talking.
Maybe I was. Oh, my bad.
You were talking. You was talking because I saw Nola's name. I thought she was talking about Nola, and my screen is blocking some of the stuff. But let me bring it up, my love. You was out there, honey bun. It was so many people that we didn't know. They were in my Instagram, because I was enjoying my sisters of YouTube so much that I kind of we blocked off our own damn family, our husbands included. Like, I got children. I might have texted them, but I didn't call them. And both of our husbands were just like, did you talk? Oh, well,
I know. Side real quick.
Sidebar, just a small sidebar.
I was just glad when you said that you hadn't talked to yours, because I was like,
I was feeling bad because I was like, dang, they probably like, dang, she didn't talk to her husband.
No, I was like, oh my God, they probably think that something's wrong with me because I ain't talked to him. We did text them, of course, y'all.
Yes, we did, but we didn't listen to their voice and I think I talked to Damon on Sunday.
And she got there before I did. I talked to him.
I talked to him before I got to New Orleans, but I left to go to
we talked to him on
Wednesday. But Friday I texted him, and then I didn't talk to him again until Sunday.
It was
so yeah, you don't feel bad. Sorry, we missed you too.
It was a lot of go, so don't feel bad.
Oh man, a lot of go and a lot of having fun, and it was we had a volleyball ball. Like, hey Harold, I'm sorry, hey Harold, and hey Ray all day. How are you, my love? Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. We're gonna get back to the show, but we did have such a great time in New Orleans. We just gonna have to do a little panel with our sister and just come in with some video and some stuff, because we had a great time. We really did. So yeah, but I'm glad. I know Q. I know you had a good time. You was there, except for that heat. That heat beat us up. It was socking us every time. It put his dupes up. It was waiting on us at the door. Like, come on, come on out here. Got something for you. Very, very offensive. That he's very offensive.
It was hot, bro. It was hot.
Honey, it was hot. Hey, our sister's in the building. What's up, princess?
Yes.
How you doing? Mwah, mwah, mwah to you, girl. So yeah, we'll get back to the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I'm in agreement with you. Yeah, Marlo is with.
The next thing to note really was the whole Ralph and Drew video rehearsal. I'm gonna come in and take my shirt off. We're gonna do a little of this in front of everyone. And I'm gonna try to make it about me.
I was reading, and are you talking about Ralph, big head, egghead? Is that what you talking about, Ralph?
Yeah, you.
Okay, because I can't hear you, but I was moving something around, and then I hit a start, and I was doing something with the comments, so I'm listening. And I heard shirt off, and I was like, "Go ahead."
Yeah, the video rehearsal, and she had to let us know that they got 99 problems, but chemistry is not one. So I don't know why they're getting divorced now, but anyway, so how do we feel about the video rehearsal? Do y'all feel like Ralph was trying to, be the number one person in front of the screen at that exact moment again, or am I the only person who thought that? I don't know. Like I don't know. I felt like he made an appearance because like he was just not going to take that L. Like he was just not going to be. He wanted to be seen. He wasn't going to be told that he didn't have the best body ever to be in the video. So he refused to take that L. That's how I looked at it. I can't even take anything. I said it, I think in the first video we did. I said this season, I'm just not even going to give too much to their situation because we know what's going to happen. So
because we know the outcome. Yeah.
In this moment.
It almost makes us look at him double weird because like
go back to Tampa. Like why?
Go stick your head in the sand in Tampa. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's so weird. He always makes me feel like he knows he married Drew Sidora, the star. Mm-hmm. Big or small of a star anybody wants to put on whoever's eyes you looking through, because some people really love Drew and some people think she's mediocre, and to each his own. But whatever you say, she got checked. She been on film. We know who she is, and I know her. I really was on when she was on Girlfriends. Like I was watching at the time. I know replays, and it was bomb. And yeah, it was. I enjoyed Drew. So I saying that, I feel like this fool wants the spotlight. He wants the spotlight to be on both of them. He wants it to be on both of them and not just her. And he's trying to figure out how can he weasel his way into something. And if you don't get your weaseling ass away from me, because we see it. And even with him going to Ross's party while her dad was going through some things, it's like, yeah, let me be in a scene without my wife, instead of showing solidarity with your wife and being where she needs you to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Huh? So I didn't like him then, don't like him now. And when it came to this, the other thing, when the dude couldn't show up, so now by default he has to be in the video, and he's like, yeah, they like, yeah, take his shirt off, and Drew's like, yeah, take his shirt off, babe, because she like it, he's not bad on the eyes with his shirt off. It's not nothing like that, but it was this comment. Oh, if I'd have known this, I should have did me some push-ups, and I would have did me. If you don't need some baby oil, trying to find you think you about to do the video shoot right now, it ain't your turn. Sit down. Just be happy that they said you're going to get the spot. And here go the other part. So am I getting paid double? Go sit down, Ralph. Go sit down. Go sit down. So that part, is that what the only thing we talked about?
Yeah, just that little.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
He's annoying. And Bondi even talked about this. And another thing, the fact that he came down there like that was his first time ever being on a set, being around her, watching her in her element.
She said, "Wait, you said Bonnie said?"
Bondi has, because I had watched before I watched the show. I had watched her and she had said something about the fact that Ralph, when he came in, if he seemed brand new, like he was in there, like, and it was like you ain't never seen her in her element. You don't know these dancers. You don't know nothing about your wife.
Because he don't care. He's been trying to be the front man from day one. Like,
go to the back, sir. Go in the back, sir.
Even though I've known who Drew is for more than half my life, like,
true.
So I will give
her. You. Yes. No. Yes.
She's been around, even though we clown her. She's been around
for sure. For sure.
So the next thing that I want to touch on was Kenya. She is down at her OBGYN, Dr. Thrasher. Shout out, because we always shout out the black doctor.
Absolutely.
Doctors. I wrote her name down. And I'm not going to say we find out, because I'm pretty sure we've all known that Kenya would probably want another baby. Like, she loves being a mom, so I wasn't surprised by it necessarily, but I will say it did make me kind of swallow, kind of hard when we seen her at the OBGYN. She's really like possibly intentionally doing it. Like, it just makes me nervous for her. I would love for her to have as many kids as she wants, but that's something that is beyond our control. If something were to happen with that whole thing, so
I didn't think about that part.
And then she won't be able to be, not even that. And then what happens? Like, you're trying to give Brooklyn a sibling, but what if something happens to you in the meantime?
Babies.
Then then it's gonna be you going, like, it's a lot going on with that. And then also not even just that part, as much as it's also you're trying to use your embryos and all that from old boy.
With a contract on your babies, like that sounds crazy.
She did say that it was in whatever the contract. It was in the writing that she would be able to do this with no issue.
They become her babies if they divorce. Yeah.
So I mean,
it's well within her right to do so, but I'm with you. Are you thinking that thing out clearly?
The only person I have like an issue, like, because so then she won't technically have to really deal with him legally, like from that angle. Then I guess that would be like, so she's covered over there. However, I feel bad for the
he wouldn't have to pay child support, is what you're saying.
I don't y'all.
I would push him from that, because
I don't want to misspeak. So I'm just saying, like, broadly, she is covered as far as like the legal aspects. Okay. But I feel bad for the child. That's my concern, because what if he don't want to have, like, what if he,
his daddy?
Yeah, what if he wants to get to know him and then he don't want to have nothing to do with him? Or
and how do you explain that to that child?
Yeah.
That,
and what if you just pick up? I just wonder how it's going to affect the child potentially in the future. Like, we all know Kenya will give that child everything he or she wants, needs, deserves, and even imagine in life. But I just am nervous that how the relationship would be like with him and Mark, or lack thereof.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it, because as much as we know she's capable of raising her children, if she'll
never be able to be Mark.
But it still comes back down to not being selfish enough and saying what the child might want later on down the line. And if he starts, what's the word? not regret, resenting his sibling, the one that was made.
Yeah, when you guys
to them. It's there's a different, so many ways that different things, scenarios that can happen. So yeah, she really probably should think about that a little bit harder. And yeah, that's and you feel bad for her because you know she's getting up, getting up in the age, and women are having children a lot in their later years, but it's
Yep.
touchy. It's touchy. It's touchy.
That's gonna be me. No. Well, I'll be younger, but and ain't no
Now,
rush.
you want to be a senior.
Ain't no rush over here. So the next thing we find out, or the next scene we get, and it's basically the last scene of the episode 7,
Okay.
is Gucci Brunch. It's the
Oh.
brunch that Sheree had at whatever place, and toast or something. I don't know. And everybody's supposed to come in their finest Gucci. Wait, were you able to upload the picture of them?
Yeah, I sure. Yeah. Let me get to it.
Can we like show those?
Yes, let me see how. Oh, it's right here. And then it's right here. Now, what I'm gonna try to see if I can make the three of us be all on the screen at the same time. So I'm gonna see if I can move some stuff around, but I gotta be able to see some stuff. So bear with me, but I can definitely put the picture up. Okay.
So y'all, this has everybody but Marlo. There wasn't a picture with all of them and Marlo because I mean we know why. But like, what was everybody's thoughts and opinions on everybody's Gucci outfits? Like, who had the worst outfit in your opinion? Who had the best one? Like, who just missed the mark completely? Like, what do we think about the fits?
Well, you go first. You take the floor. What do you think? Let's go. You go from Kandi and on down the line.
Okay, and then pull when I'm done. Then you can pull up the one tomorrow. Yeah, like that. Kandi. I like when Kandi wears her hair in these textured like styles, and whatever she wears them well. I don't know how that would look on me because my forehead's big. So if you could rock it, you could rock it. I love the all black fit. I love neutral colors, but I feel like Kandi probably definitely had some more oomph Gucci in her closet. So I don't know. And I'm not saying that you have to be a logo queen or anything like that. Like, you can definitely dress. You don't have to.
If you want to, Barb, you can scoot yourself over and we can see each other. Like, yeah. So scoot yourself over and then, yeah. And then we can talk and look at the same time.
We figure out how to do.
Yeah, we got.
So yeah, I just could have wanted a little bit more. And Drew, yeah, another one, a little bit more. This wasn't really like, I don't know, like it just kind of looked like she was going to the mall real quick to pick up something from Saks that they ordered for her on special.
Those zippers in the front of her.
I like the boot. I love a thigh high boot now.
That is a boot. See, I can see it, but I don't remember.
I love. She could send those right over here to my house.
I love a too, and I love a boot.
Sanya looks good. She looks really good. It's not like I'm like super in love, but I feel like she executed it properly. I will say that she probably stuck to the assignment the best out of all of them. If you ask me, I love creams. I love golds and neutrals, like I said before. So I there's nothing wrong with what she's wearing at all. Sheree, I love black. I love all black again, so that's cool. She looks like a regular day, really. She doesn't really look like, if you're the host of an event, like I would think you're coming through with something for real.
Pop it, like Tamar said.
I think even last season she wore, or was that Fendi? I don't remember. She wore a really, really
a big old.
She wore some really nice monogram stuff last season.
It was really bomb. I remember that.
More for her, seeing as though it was her event. Courtney, we don't really know her well enough to really know like her style, if she could have pulled it off better. Like, I don't. Is this how? I'm just
I'm sorry.
It's not like it's bad, but like when I say she could be she's definitely accompanying Drew to the mall. Like she definitely is. Huh?
I say goodbye.
Definitely is. She looks like she's about to get in her convertible and just kind of like do whatever. I don't know. Kenya, Kenya's, Kenya. I did see the Chanel classic flap that was not Gucci, but she looks nice.
What?
Just wasn't on. It wasn't on. Wrong fashion house, sweetheart. I'm sorry. It was a Gucci brunch. And then can you pop up the picture of Marlo?
I pulled the picture up high. I mean, because I was gonna go to our comments a little later, and so I was like, let me come out of that. So let me come back to. That's a whole one. She gets a fail for that. Go ahead. And then
Marlo, that's a look. I don't know why the shoes look like a different color. I don't really like that. It's crazy because I almost bought those glasses in black and pink from Nordstrom Rack last week. That's crazy. Wow. But I didn't like how they looked on me. But they look good on her. I won't lie. Like it's a good look. It is, but I mean, it's not like, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen. It's just
right.
I mean, it's very Marlo,
It's very her personality. Very snakish. Very snakish. It fits her personality. So I'm gonna start with her, and then I'll go back to the girls.
Fashion Nova House TV.
It could be the pose. I don't know.
She only had like this one, and she was in this. She wasn't standing up in either one.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Maybe because I don't think her boobs look extremely big right now. Like, I don't know. It doesn't look. Nothing looks. The dress is not flattering her curves, like some stuff does on her. Some stuff you like, dang, Marlo, we didn't know you was packing all that. And then like this to me is giving more Medea at the top, and like I don't know. It just looks heavy on the top. And then I'm with you. I don't really like the shoe either.
And also, like you just said, you don't like the pose or whatever. Yeah, I don't like this photo. Like, I don't like the background. Like, it doesn't do justice. Like, if it was up against, like, if she was walking, in the city at night.
Yes.
I feel like
she had a whole red background behind her. Something that pops
in the bathroom. Is she in the bathroom? Is that a shower curtain or is that a tapestry? Anyway.
I hope it's a tapestry. So yeah, no. And she had the nerve to talk about people when they walked in. I'm like, what? You on point for what we had on, but she did call Kenya out. What was she had on?
Chanel classic flap. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. You come in last, and Marlo is probably no, she's not as bad as when I come back to look. She's not as bad as when I come back to the picture.
It just doesn't look like we're going. I don't like when it looks like we're all going to different places. Like it looks like we are all you going over business conference, mall, recording studio session. Like I don't know. Like it's
nothing looks cohesive. Yeah, nobody looks cohesive. I do like Kandi's outfit that is all black with the peanut butter colored jacket. I just feel like the jacket didn't come in, or at least on this picture, it looks boxy. Unlike how Sanya, she doesn't have any hips like moi. I don't have any hips either. So I like the way that her pose is, and even though she pooped her hip out a little bit, it's all in the pose for me. If Kandi might have put her hand on the hip to accentuate the
jacket
her waistline, I think that would have been the picture would have looked better. I'm with you. I love when she wears her hair textured. I like when a lot of ladies wear their hair textured and not, or even when they wear a tighter curl. When they wear
I usually like textured, like more of a yaki on me.
Yes, yeah, I like it like that. I love that more so than when you just got this Brazilian.
It doesn't always work for me.
Yeah, that's not well. It works for me because I'm light skinned and I'm half Latino and half black, so it kind of works for me. I don't typically pick up the more curlier or more yucky hair, but somebody gave me some recently and I wore it and it was bomb. It made my hair like, even though that's how like really the texture of my damn hair. Shit, my hair is more and more kinkier over the years as I got older. My Latin side is coming in, but when I was younger, my African American side was full fledged. So it did look good. So anyway, back to these ladies. Drew, love the boots. That's how I'm gonna give her. I already told you how Sanya look. And then with Sheree, I need her to lay off the Botox. Just a smidget.
She looks like she looks, her face looks fake.
It looks like a boxing glove. You know how it just, when you hold it closed and what it look like is just smooth. I need it not to look that damn smooth. Outfit, the bell. I like the little bell in her pants though. But for her to be the person that literally put the brunch together, she should have been popping. And she's such a glam mom, which I don't. When I became a grandmother, people was putting that label on me, and I was like, okay, I'm a glam mom, but no, I don't like it. Like, I don't want to be a glam mom. I'm granny, and that's what I am. And period. Point. Proof. I worked too hard to be somebody's glam mom. Oh no, I'm a grandmother, or I'm a grandma, or I'm a granny.
She looks like she runs a funeral home, a very prestigious funeral home.
He works for Phaedra. She looks
like she's like a silent partner or something. Like
Courtney looked like she is going to the beach to go put her feet in the sand and making sure that her pants legs are she's able to put her feet in the water a little bit. And then
I think that's the only Gucci she had. So because I'm like, you could have came with so many other things.
I didn't. And Kenya, we already talked about you, girlie. You messed up as soon as you came in with the wrong label.
CC.
I'm like, I just know we're not gonna do that. Let me pull this up and then we'll go to the comments if there is any. So yeah, I'm glad you sent that to me. I'm glad you did that, because girl. But the girls are still bomb though. Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to talk too bad about them. What Arrow say? Can you read to me, sister? It's blocked.
Just because you wear labels does not mean you can dress or are a fashionista. Latoya it's because I was out there the other day. Latoya Hutchinson can't dress to me. And
wow.
I share that same sentiment. Period.
Agreed.
But for her, it's labels over everything.
No. That ain't good.
LOE.
Okay, what did Q say?
Not Medea at the top.
It was looking at my glasses. Maybe Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Q.
They should have color coordinated the Gucci or something. LOL. Kenya pulled up and Chanel. Yes, she did, honey. I definitely think that they should either color coordinated, or she should have been a little bit more specific, like business casual or
like
or I don't know,
or not all white. Gucci, all white and with accents of Gucci. Something, I don't know. It should have been way more like coordinated. Hello, my love. Hey, Sharp. Hey, Sharp. Let me just put this up because I'm her baby mother. So yeah. That's my girl. So yeah. On to the next. That was the ending of 7.
And 8, which was Rollerskates and Bad Dates. So immediately from the get-go, we learned that we are going to be introduced to Drew's sister at some point during this episode. Drew's sister was her manager since she was 8. up until the pandemic, she was having a lot of mental health issues at the time, and she was not able to fulfill her obligations as Drew's manager. So that's kind of, I guess, the last time they saw each other in person, I'm assuming. And this is actually going to be the first time that she's come around the family in general. Well, at least with Ralph being there, because we find out that her and Ralph, she was banned from their house for a substantial amount of time. I think like a couple years, 2 years or whatever.
Right.
They are not like on talking terms like that. He don't really F with her. She don't really F with him. But yeah. So it's looking like it's going to be very interesting. Of course, he comes in and says that his solution to everything is that he's going to just leave. You know, he's a leaver. He likes to leave places and not, you know,
We know he's a leaver, Tampa. We know he's a leaver.
Yeah, he's a leaver, and he lets it be known that, you know, he just may have to chuck up the deuces if she comes around and it's just too much for him to deal with at that time.
Such a cop out.
Yeah. But that was pretty much sums up the scene. But I just wanted to highlight that because, like, this is a new something going on in Drew's life. I was interested to see this other than the usual her and Ralph fighting.
Yeah, we're totally over that. It's it was sad to see that her sister had a mental breakdown and then to lose her sister, to not be able to talk to her sister all at the same time. That's enough to give you a breakdown. Like, that's when you need your sister, not, you know, need your sister to push you away. That's probably contributed to some of the mental breakdown. So yeah, I'm with you. I feel like we need to not so much dive so much more deep into it, but now that Ralph and Drew are not together no more, I wonder what that conversation looks like when the sisters talk.
Because why they didn't, we know why he don't want to fool with the sister. Like immediately when she even touched on the situation, when the words left her mouth, I immediately light bulb off my head, and I'm like, the sister called him for who he is, and that's why he doesn't like her. Like, duh.
Like, it's 2 hours and 2 years, you know that.
Him out, or, you know, whatever, and he didn't want to hear that, so he was like, "You got to get out of my house."
Well, not only that, you just know when you become married, you're married, I'm married. When it becomes that, it's your husband over everything, and that sometimes or your wife over everything. So that kind of includes if you have adult children, your adult siblings. I mean, might be your parents sometimes, depending on the degree of what it is. Not saying it's right. I'm saying, yeah, husband and wife, it becomes that. And so Drew, being the wife she was, she probably rolled with that. But now that you know things have changed, I just would have been. I would love to have been a fly on the wall to hear her really apologize to her sister, because I know. You know she had to apologize and be like, "Sister, I'm so sorry. I wasn't there when you needed me. I'm sorry that I kicked you out of our house. I'm sorry you couldn't come to our house because I was trying to please this controlling, arrogant narcissist of a husband that I married." So yeah, I would have just loved to have been a fly on the wall for that. No, we were some. Oh, and then just the fact that the sister broke down, and even her and Ralph hugging, I felt the sister because she's crying, and I felt like Ralph is having a moment. Everybody see me love on my sister-in-law because I really don't care for her, but in this moment, if I'm gonna get screen time, love, y'all see me. That's what I see. I don't see nothing genuine about him really making up with his sister-in-law. So yeah, that I was like, oh God. So yeah, go ahead, sister.
I agree. Next, that's not really anything to touch on. Sheree's still upset with Kandi. Go figure. She's always upset about something. It's always somebody did something to her, and not ever I'm looking in the mirror at myself and all my deficiencies as a person in this world.
And Kandi did apologize for sharing what other people had said about she ain't got none fashion. So she apologized for regurgitating other people's thoughts. That's what she apologized for. But they weren't Kandi's thoughts. She's on a platform where this is what we do. We talk about what people say in the streets, what the streets is talking about, and then give our commentary on that. And that's what Kandi was doing. The fact that you got offended by that just lets me know you need to do better and all that. It crashed and on the back end and on the front end and on the side end, but then on the right end, but on the corner, but then back there last year, but then 14 years ago, but then remember I told y'all, I was like, girl, if you don't shut up, and Kandi got on her about the fact that she ended up telling her that we told you. Didn't we tell you to just go get you some bulk, slap your name on it, and woo wop the same stuff that you did? No, I couldn't do that. Oh no, they always do that. I was like, she got me in the Twilight Zone. She's saying yes, no, then yes. And then it was just like, Sheree, stop.
Yeah. And Sheree, I'm also like looking at you so funny because she's such a piss poor businesswoman. Like she don't even know, like how don't you know your break even point? Like you're just doing business like by the seat of whatever your pants. Like you're just doing whatever out here and expecting to get like the best results and not get scrutinized by someone else who has been doing the same business for longer than you. Like she just and I don't know, maybe I'm just super passionate because I'm a business major. Like I am an entrepreneur. Like I don't play when it comes to that type of stuff. So it's just like, just do better. Like
do better.
Hey, Feist.
Hey. You see that? We is back, girl. We back.
We find out Marlo's going on a blind date. And the next significant thing was Kandi and Sheree they meet up for a walk. You kind of already touched on this. She has a bone. She being Sheree, has a bone to pick with Kandi, and she basically doesn't like the spoofs and the poor things that she said about her brand and she would expect more from somebody who she has so much history or friendship with or whatever. So she had to take Kandi to the side down at the park, and her Louboutins and her fur. And they just kind of, I guess, squashed the beef, if you can call it that. We all know this is Housewives at the end of the day, so nothing's ever really squashed. But I don't care. I wouldn't apologize if I was Kandi, because Sheree, you're a chuckle. You're a walking, talking chuckle. Like, and I'm going to laugh at you.
I love that. Moving on. That's a good one. You are a walking, talking chuckle.
No, but for real though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I just was I was honestly laughing. I didn't feel bad during that entire scene. I felt nothing. Like I was just like, oh well, like
because you're right. So I feel like Sheree was still looking for money. Say it again.
She is what's wrong with with the world right now. No one can take a joke these days. Like, it was funny. Like, stop being, butthurt. Ugh.
First of all, you was okay when old boy made you the laughing stock of the universe, sitting there waiting on him to come from the halfway house. You was chuckles then, you chuckles now. Girl, if you don't get out of our face, Sheree, get mad at Kandi when you know she making money off of this stuff. She act like she started and ended with Sheree spoof. Are you dumb? Like, Kandi, you can make a spoof about me and Barb if you like. Go right ahead. Throw Nola Reeds in there too. Whatever you like. Please make a spoof about us.
That just reminded me of something. Oh my God, wait until y'all see that. Oh my God. Anyway. I gotta get on the GoPro.
Yes, because you was vlogging, we was doing some things. But all I'm saying is, get over yourself. Stop taking everything so serious and trying to get you some backup bullying. Like it's like you're looking for something to be mad at Kandi for. Y'all better than that. And I'm like I see why you just want to skip over it, because it was nothing. Because even like, here's the thing, Barb. Here's the thing, Barb. Kandi said, if she had, I love when you throw that voice up like that, because if she had
a problem,
and talking, wait, girl, go high first. If she had a problem with me, and we was at the Gucci brunch,
and we was
at the brunch, why she didn't say
nothing. Why?
Why did she bring it to the table then? And she was crocodile tearing up. Say what, girl? What are we doing here, bro? I'm trying to figure it out. What'd you say, Harold? Because Barb, can you read Harold's comment? Because my thing is blocking.
You would think Sheree would be trying to take business tips from Kandi instead of shading her businesses in her confessionals. Hence why everything she touches is falling apart.
Harold, you said a word. But not only that, Harold, the fact that she was trying to show, but she was trying to do shots at her with the, I wouldn't take fashion design, fashion critiques or fashion advice from you, Kandi. I said, that's your problem. You always trying to throw shots. You try to throw them. It's like a poop to a fart. You be trying to poot on people when other people be farting and shitting on people. And it's like, girl, stop pooting on people. You silent poop. You got shit on them or no? Like, figure it out. Stupid old. It's just dumb at this point to me.
Anyway,
okay. That's how I felt. Go ahead.
So Drew and her mom, her sister touches down. It's a nice kumbaya moment. They hug it out. We learned that Ralph went to sleep like 30 minutes prior because the sister got in way later than she's supposed to. She got in around, I think, like midnight. How do we feel about Ralph going to sleep? Do we feel like that was petty? He should have stayed up. Like, come on, like, what's wrong with you? Or do we feel like he's justified? It was 12 o'clock. He did it on purpose, or like, how do we feel? How do we feel?
We feel like the people here, we California cutie people, we the people here, we feel like he is not as good of an actor as his wife. So he can't be phony and baloney in front of the cameras too long. So his best that, or he could have been drinking. I'm not saying he's been drinking. I'm just saying something that triggers people. Like, we'll be like, you know what? Like, say you cool, and then you have a little sip, and then your wheels start turning. You be like, well, no, I don't be apologizing to her. She needs to come in here and apologize to me. And then when you go into that mindset, you're like, you know what? I better go take my butt to bed because I might say the wrong thing. So that's how I think Ralph. I don't think Ralph can pull it back, or I don't think Ralph can he don't got it together. He's not a well put together person where he could be fake in front of her. I think he couldn't hold it that day. I don't think he was able to. So he said, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna let you speak, but let me pull up Harold's comment. You can speak and put up and say what Harold said, or however.
But like Kandi also said a few episodes ago, Sheree ain't trying to do nothing for real because she's been trying to launch She by Sheree since 2009.
Sorry.
Almost 15 years ago. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, why are you being offended if someone's just telling you the truth? Like, sorry, I'm calling it like I see it. That's completely objective. Like, I'm someone who has had several successful business. I know a couple things about business. The way that you are operating your business right now is not going to lead to a long-standing, successful business.
Right.
Just put you on, and you guys say that I don't ever want to help nobody. Y'all say the Marlos in the world say that I'm just selfish. I don't ever want to do nothing. I'm just thinking about myself. Candy. But when I try to put somebody onto something, you don't want to hear it. It's, oh, mind your business. So it's like, I'm danged if I do, I'm danged if I don't. It's probably where Kandi is at right now, I'm pretty sure, with everything, because it's like, no matter what I do, you guys are going to find an issue with it.
Right.
Sorry, I just thought about that.
That's good. My daughter is texting me, but I want to make sure she don't text me no more. But yeah, I agree with all of that you said. Just making sure I have no more comments that I need to go through. She's like, "What you doing live with Barb?" She'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart because it's about my job, her, she having a car. There's a lot, not a lot, but little things going on. So I just had a brain fart. What was the last thing we were talking about?
No, I was just talking about how Kandi is just, she's gonna get blamed no matter what. So
we always we always know that Kandi is not the butt of the jokes, but she is the one that everybody just likes to come down on. And I feel like it is. I liked it when Sheree and Kandi are getting along. I don't like it when they're not getting along.
Because there's no reason why they shouldn't be getting along. They should be giving these girls a run for their money every season. Like,
because y'all been on it the longest at this point. Like, seriously.
The other franchises or something. Like, they should, whatever.
And I feel like Marlo was trying so hard to get Sheree to stay away from Kandi. And Sheree is acting so gullible and goofy. Like, she like, yeah, I want to roll with Marlo. I don't know what's Candy's problem. And she's not really looking at the full picture. But go ahead.
Because she acts 15. Like, God.
Not 15.
Yeah, she does. Nonetheless, moving along, the video shoot. Drew is having her video shoot down at the roller rink. And, Mama can't skate that well. So, and we know how accident prone Drew is. I was like, oh Lord, please let her get through this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're glad to be back here.
Love you so much. Really good. Thank you. We're glad to be back. It feels really good. Mm-hmm. We're getting back into the groove.
And then also in our defense, there was last week was just like not a lot of shows coming on this past week. So it was really good week for us to get caught up. So nonetheless, at the video shoot, Kenya, Courtney, Monyetta, and Sanya show up to support, be in the background, you know, be the doo-wop pop pop girls. And you know, I think it was cute. Some people were like, ugh, other people were like, okay, but I think it was cute. I still have not watched the video, but I heard that it was cute, and I heard the song was cute. So good on Drew. I'm gonna stop trying to be so hard on her until she makes me upset again. But I thought, you know, it was cute. And we also see at the tail end of that Ralph makes up with her sister, and I feel like it was manipulative, and he took advantage of her being not, you know, being vulnerable.
Agreed. Very much agreed. Like I said, it just don't look genuine on his part. I mean, granted, Drew walked in on it, so I felt like he wasn't on his Oscar winning. I'm trying to go for the gusto, like he did it without Drew being there, so he wasn't going for the, you know, all the way for the EGOT. But he's like, it's on camera. They gonna see me be the good guy. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like he's such an opportunist that he's looking for the moment, the moment where nobody knows that I'm doing it. It's like we all see you doing it.
He really is such an opportunist, though. Like he really is.
It's scary to me because he really thinks because his wife likes him that he can do it to us. It's like, no, dude, you can't do it to us, egghead. Pointy head. They go like, it's weird. He got a pointy head, but I think he thinks he can do what he's done, manipulate his wife. He thinks he can do that to the rest of the world, and we don't see it. So it's almost comical to watch him be who he is and think we don't see it. So I love the little slight shade the girls was throwing, even though they was the doo-wop bop pop pop girls in the background, but you seen a little bit of shade. Oh yeah, this is cute. Yeah, the skate ring. Oh yeah, my daughter's party at the skate ring. I was like, y'all just gotta. First of all, I had fun. The last time I was at the skating ring was not even a year ago. Had ball. I skated not too long, maybe a month ago, went skating at the park because I just like to. That's one of my other forms of exercise. And when I did, my sister Stacy, who just had her baby 2 days ago, congratulations, Stacy!
Welcome, baby Bryce.
Yes, baby Bryce. You're right. My nephew was born July 3rd, y'all. So welcome, baby Bryce. But my sister Stacy was like, as soon as she saw me skate, she was like, can't wait to get back on my skate. Because when the last time we went to the skating ring, that's who I was with. So we had a good time. We had a great time. So yeah, so it was so cute for her to talk about skating. So I feel like the shade is always, especially with Monyetta, I feel like she's trying to plant her feet, get her feet planted, and I feel like she's going about it the wrong way when it comes to scenes where she's trying to throw shade. It falls a little flat, and when she should be throwing shade, she kind of falls flat again. It's like, I need you to pick it up just a little bit. It falls flat on both ends. Like she should have been clowning Marlo a little bit tougher when they was going at it for a minute. She did, but not hard enough. And then when it came to, talking about Drew, it was like, girl, stop talking. Stop being in a confessional trying to be funny because it's not. And like I said, Ralph, opportunist.
And the mama got emotional. I'm like,
yeah. Mm-mm. And that's great because, I know in that moment it had nothing to do with Ralph. It had everything to do with her daughters coming back together. Boom, that dude, it ain't got nothing but pointy head. Pointy head. I ain't crying because you didn't hug my daughter. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's the fact that my other daughter, Drew, saw that and says, okay, my husband, who I love and adore, they're friends, and how me and my sister can build our relationship back. That's what the mama saw.
I agree. I agree. I just hope that everybody is good in the situation and that they.
Oh, tell your dad thank you. Hey, Pops. Hey, Dad.
Oh, hi, Dad.
I love that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Me too, me too.
Don't get on your phone and go on like and subscribe to us, Pops. We appreciate it. You ain't got to get on live or do nothing.
Especially because we're both daddy's girls too. So it's like
to the T.
My dad is right now.
Just don't put your notification bell on. That way we won't bug you, but you can already you can already subscribe to both of them. Love you, Q. You know we love you, girl. Oh yeah, Pops, me and your daughter the same age, so I'm just a couple of months older than her. Just so you know.
I love it.
Okay, getting back.
So then we see Marlo is in the Uber, her driver, whatever. She's in a car, child. She's going to her blind date, and she's acting all goofy and stupid. Because we have found out that she hasn't opened them legs, so she says in the past 4 years.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
We're just gonna go with whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care enough about her life to like even scrutinize that. So whatever. Moving on. She's in the Uber and she starts popping ish and bucking up her chest as she usually does. And first she calls Sanya to blow up her ego in her head, and then for some weird reason she thinks that she's gonna catch a moment off of Drew, who's gonna big her head up. And Drew said, "No, honey, I have another thing coming for you." And when she tried to proceed to tell her about herself, Marlo didn't want to hear it because, again, she called to get her head inflated, not to hear anything negative about herself. So she proceeded to pop ish about Drew and calling her bad-bodied and everything, but a child of God.
All of that.
After hanging up the phone on her. And proceeded to roll up to her date. So how we feel about the car ride conversation, Drew, whatever, that part.
Okay, so let's go back. Marlo looked amazing going on to her date. She looks good. The girl got it going on. I just wish that she had some real friends that she could call. It looked like a desperate moment. It looked like you was trying. You couldn't even get a moment out of it. In that moment, you got clowned because you was trying to make a moment. Let me call Drew. Like, we ain't even got to Drew. We gonna keep it going. Let's go to Sanya. Let me call Sanya and talk to Sanya. Because I ain't got no real friends. It's giving thirsty, thirst trap. I don't know what else to say. Let me call Sanya. Oh, girl, I'm on my way. And wop, 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 wop. Sanya, Sanya is team walk a fine line on both sides of the fence, right? So Sanya is gonna pump her up. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sanya lives inside of Marlo's nostril right now, and she's just gonna do anything. She's gonna catch on to all the little hairs in there and hold on for dear life. And I would do exactly what. First of all, Drew's still better than me because I wouldn't even answer the phone when I seen her number pop up. I would just knew something was up, and I would just not.
Oh, Barb, you ain't said nothing but a word. I would have never.
I would have waited to the next all hands recording, whatever. Taping, whatever it's called. I can't think of the word right now. Leave me alone. I'm tired. I would have waited till that, so we saw each other face to face, and then you could tell me whatever you want to tell me then. Don't call me and try to already have an agenda in your head thinking that you're about to make a moment off of me. No.
Not gonna happen. Read the comment. I'm gonna comment over that.
Oh my God.
We appreciate all compliments here. They are all welcome.
My head just
But I
got
know
big.
your daughter's like, Daddy, stop.
My head got big.
My head, I probably will not be able to fill out. Oh, I'm downstairs in the double door room. So I got double doors I can walk out because my head is probably a little bit swollen right now, too.
I'm about to go sideways.
So, yeah, girl. So Marlo, back to her. She, to me, looked good. That's the compliment I'm gonna give her. She was looking for a moment with Sanya. Sanya blew her head up a little bit. Girl, you wop. Yep. And but she did give her some sound advice. Because the question she had lined up for dude, what's your FICA score? Do you have this kind of credit? I'm not saying those are not valid questions to ask. Not on a first date, bruh. Not on your blind first date, bruh. Like, what are you doing? I was like, this is a thing why you don't have a boyfriend. This is why you don't know how to date. And this is a thing that white men find amusing coming from a black woman. If you are talking to white men like that, different. If you in there with your white date, yo, this color date right here, and you like, oh, yeah, I'll have a lobster, and shrimp, and yeah, put the Alaskan king crabs on there as well. Yeah, baby. Yes. What's your FICA score? Any of that? That's what you would do with your white counterparts. That is not how you act with no man. Not with the black man. We don't. That's not how we do. Like he gonna look at you and laugh, and his score can be higher than yours. He can be sitting on $1 billion, but you're not gonna come at him like that. So please, Marlo, stop with that. That was annoying. And when she was, I like when saying, don't bring the kids. Don't bring no baggage. Don't think about the kids. Don't think about nothing. And the first thing, Marlo, how can you not think about the kids? My kids. You mom.
You already know what I gotta say about that. Bye.
See, you ain't birth, you ain't carry, you ain't bit more. You might have not even named them children. Shout out to me for naming my nephew. But if you don't get away from me,
ma'am,
trying to play like you just got going on so tough. I said, this girl right here is a mess. A mess. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Oh, I see cute. What daddy say? I know he didn't say something. CC AJ, they would know. I can't. Oh, I know he is. I know he is. Honey, I ain't mad at it because don't look. I tell you now, I didn't tell my husband anything happened between me and you or anything, bruh. I'm going younger. I ain't gonna go as young as my oldest son, though. He's 28. So
I'm going.
Look, I'll be respectful and don't go under 35.
I will go older. Like,
my oldest is 32. So
I'm trying to go like 40, 42.
I can't even go 35. I can't be in her age bracket either. I have to go like she wouldn't date a 40-year-old man. So I would go 40. I'll go to 40. I won't. And she told me, Mommy, I wouldn't date nobody 38 because she's 32. She whatever her cutoff number is where I'll start. Yeah. All I'm saying, I'm with Dad. Age ain't nothing but a number. But go ahead.
Jeez, those fireworks.
Fireworks? Lord have mercy.
Anyway.
Wait, I saw a post. I wish I can pull it up. Did you see the post that said our Caucasian people 4th of July, their fireworks start on the 4th of July at I'm gonna go with 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it said Black people's fireworks, July 2nd to July 11th, somewhere. It said July 11th, somewhere. And it's like time to be determined or something. I was like,
I didn't see that. That's
because
funny.
that was the funniest, one of the funniest thing I read. Other than my cousin posted something like celebrating the 4th, or no, you can't come celebrate the 4th if you ain't coming with a 5th. I said, "Now that's what I'm talking about." All right, I'm done. Y'all see why? I mean, I only been sipping, y'all. The drink was kind of big.
Yeah.
And it had ice in it. This little girl, she drinking her little aguada.
I did have a little wine before. I took a bath.
Did you have anyone the whole time that we were gone?
I didn't drink. That's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, I didn't drink not one. Like
you didn't have one piece of wine and you gonna go home and go have some wine?
Anything.
Thank you. But no, I'm glad you didn't. You was a Kiki all by yourself. You didn't eat too much.
Oh yeah, no.
What are you talking about? Severe thunderstorm tonight in between rain and this.
So annoying.
Man, they looking for a reason to pop the rest of their fireworks. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, and then we'll go back to Sanya. I mean, not Sanya when she talked to Drew. Go ahead. Set me up. I just talked about her and Sanya's talk. When it came to her and Drew's talk, do you want me to talk about it? Because I know you brought it up, but I didn't talk about when she called Drew. Because
Sanya?
No, Marlo, when she called Drew about the date. I didn't talk about it.
You can talk about that if you want.
Yeah, so my thing with Drew and Marlo, I'm with you. Drew better than me. I wouldn't have answered. Because for me, I'd rather the next time we talk, we be in each other's face so I can look in your face. Because Marlo is fake. So I want to look in her face when I'm talking to her. So I want to entertain her phone call at all. Excuse me. And then I'm glad Drew didn't bite. Drew is smarter than you think. People don't give Drew her credit. She did not bite when Marlo tried to play her with the, what you doing? Drew was like, at my video shoot, because remember, Marlo was not invited. And Drew very confidently, very easily, very in your face at my video shoot. Oh, that's good. You look great, Marlo. You look great. Oh, that's great. And Drew's like, yeah, what's up? Oh, I'm on my way on this date. Because now you're trying to find a moment, get a moment. And that's when Drew just let into you. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Because you think Drew is not smart enough to hang with you. You street smart. But Drew was street smart too. Talking about, where's she from? Florida? I'm from Florida. I guess Florida is just as hard as from Chicago. I'm like, why do y'all even try to put it on one city?
I hate when people do that.
We all hard because of our ancestors, because we are from being from slave, our ancestors. We are strong and hard for those reasons alone with where we live, our environment, and all of that. It ain't got nothing to do with just what our city and our state is. Like, that's cute when you like a teenager.
I don't care where you're from. Like, you could still get your.
We're not talking about that in our 40s, our 30s, and our 50s. We're not doing that. And not even really in your 20s. I said you should be a teenager talking about, well, I'm from Harlem and I'm or you're a kid. You're not an adult talking about where you from, which is making you harder than what you are. Or I'm the hardest one because I'm from this state and this city. No, stop.
You won't fight me though, and keep it walking. Like I
don't even walk now with Barb. Y'all, this is a pretty woman walking assassin. I'll just leave it there. Don't get it twisted. That's all I'm gonna say is don't get my little sis twisted. But with that being said, it was so funny how Drew was able to flip the tables on Marlo trying to make a moment, even though all she could do is, sis, hang up. Oh, talk mess to your driver, even the driver. And then you couldn't even get the words correct. The driver kind of clowned you and was like, dang, like basically the driver figured out, oh, you a hater on 10,000 levels. That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
I agree. And she couldn't even say, what was it, diabolical? What was she trying to say? Voluptuous?
Voluptuous. She said voluptuous. What? She didn't say voluptuous. She said voluptuous.
Voluptuous. No, she's
whatever it was like, girl, if you don't shut up.
I was just like just keep driving this car. And so she finally pulls up to this nice looking restaurant, and her dude's name was
Who her date?
I can't remember his name, but it was.
Do you know where this guy come from?
No.
So I knew about this scene before the scene came up, sister. Let me tell you.
I will walk away.
Hell's Kitchen.
I was about to say your government name. I'm about to walk away.
I don't care.
I think you're about to say I'm walking away.
No, he's from Hell's Kitchen. He's like one of the chefs from Hell's Kitchen. And I didn't say you did. I'm saying that to say he is on his own clout, doing his own thing. And so they both at the same time, I'm going to say it like this. Whoever set him up, I don't know who set him up. So I don't know if that person set him up on some, maybe this might be a good match, or clout and clout. Let's clout it together. Not really sure. But I heard about him before that. And so before this had came up, I had kind of Googled it or I looked it up. And I was like, oh, he is a handsome looking guy. So I saw him before the show. Now you can go ahead and finish. And girl, I'm tired too, Feisty. Go ahead.
Yeah, but throughout the duration of said date, there were various sexual innuendos. There was a lot of talk of ex-cons, and there was a lot of talk of sucking the head. So, yeah, how do we feel about old boy? Do you really think this was a real true date? Do you think Marlo was invested? Like, what do you think?
Okay. Let's go with Marlo's strikes. She don't mind them being a little younger, but she actually likes older men. We all know this. But on top of that, she don't like any men that got kids that are 5 and 2. Not 1, but 2. 5 and younger. And I ain't mad at that. Especially her being of a woman.
Can you imagine Marlo like toting around like a little baby? Like,
no. We're still trying to get used to her being Monty. Are you crazy?
I'm saying, like, if they were like babies, I could not even imagine.
She would have grabbed them. The other auntie would have had them until they got down.
A baby, she wouldn't have been able to do nothing then. She could at least, they could feed themselves.
Right, or order it.
All
Domino's. Can you call yourself? Because
I sent $300 to your Cash App. I'll be back. I'll be back on Tuesday.
That part. That would be Marlo. So her setting up the 2 strikes. That's not even 2 strikes. The 1 strike with the 2 kids. That was a major a thing. But what I am gonna give her is kudos for not just saying to him in his face. In the confessional, we got that she don't want to date a man that has children that are 5 and under, 1 and certainly not 2. So I'm gonna give her credit for biting her tongue and not being like giving him the side eye, trying to be bougie, and remember that she was dating a man of color and not a man of the palm color. So it's different, and I appreciated her in that moment. Like, thank you. Don't mess this up. Dude was cool. I like the little flirtation and the biting of the head and the suck crawfish and the suck the head off the fish and all that stuff. I like stuff like that. When I like it when the man don't take it seriously. If he's taking it seriously and he's like looking at you like, you suck the head off the. I don't like the dirty old man connotation of we flirting and having a good time. If we flirting and you keep it, we flirting and we having fun. It's joking and the play of words is playing off each other and we both doing it. Cool. The moment you start trying to turning into a dirty old man, I'm about to look at you like
I'm gonna get the up.
It's about to turn up. You about to be like, oh, so you that type of girl. Yes, I'm that girl. I ain't about to entertain you, bull. I'm not gonna do that.
You need to always take it as far as I'm taking it. Like, you don't try to take it
I'm
past
putting together. Yeah, that's what I said. Playoff work, different.
Like a little here
yeah, don't go too far.
Especially something just like, like sometimes you say something and you realize like, oh wait, that sounds like different coming out your mouth. Like, it's like, oh, I didn't even mean to make that sexual innuendo or something like that.
Right. Then it's right.
But like, yeah, you trying to orchestrate.
You're egging it on.
That's gonna turn me off immediately.
The date's over. Oh, man. Okay, Princess, because you in that bracket where
I'm not.
You are empty nester. No, you have no little kids. You didn't raise yours. Tony, I wish you would. I ain't trying to be nobody's stepmother.
And I was the demographic of like when I got married, I was like, I wanted someone who didn't have kids because
I know you would. I know you did. I know you would love that.
I was like,
I was in a demographic where I had 2 children, and my standard. I didn't hold myself to a high standard, like, because I looked at myself like I got 2 kids. So if somebody had 2 kids, perhaps 3 kids, depending on how many kids, baby mothers you had, it depends, because I only had 2 kids with 1 baby father. Well, my husband had 3 children, but he had a set of twins, 2 kids mothers. So it was like, I ain't about to judge you. You ain't judging me. So let's just go. And we've been together ever since, 8 children later. So I'm just saying that to say you don't want to cut off all of it. You do want to kind of fill it out, see who it is, what the circumstances are. You might meet a man that has children that young, but he might be widowed. He might be widowed, and you might be that woman that can take care of that problem. You might not be that woman, and if you're not that woman, don't even play with it. Don't even waste this time. Just saying, there's like so many different scenarios that could happen.
No, I think it's just different strokes for different folks, and I respect everybody's preference or whatever you want to do, but it's about respecting everybody else's. Like, don't demand respect of yours if you're not going to respect how anybody else wants to do it, and be judgmental. But if it worked for her, then good. But if it doesn't work for her, then just as long as she's upfront about it, don't like wait 10, 12 months, 4 years, and then bring it up like, oh, by the way, I don't like kids. Like, people be doing that. Like, it sounds funny, but y'all know people be doing that. Like, people will get together and know that they're not okay with something, or just think that like something's not going to become a deal breaker, and then that's how people be getting like divorced over like 8 years, 12 years, stuff like that. Just like keep sweeping that same issue under the rug until you're just like, no, it's
until the rug is so big, it's a mountain. You can't you can't walk around it. You gotta walk up it and down it and figure it out.
And like, no, never. Don't. It's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it
at all. So yeah, but with the chef, like I said, I like their flirtation back and forth. It was cool. It was not too much. So I'm, I'm looking forward to see what happens. I don't remember, at this moment, like like we said, she does have restrictions on what she's gonna tolerate and what she's not. So, I'm looking forward to see if are they gonna have a second date or what's gonna happen from that point. But as far as that date, looks like it was a nice date. They look like they had a good time. I'm here for that.
I wanted to eat there. I was jealous of the food.
Hello. We ate good, Barb, so
That part. That part.
Oh my God, wait, why is one of my clients called me today that wants me to come like closer. I think she lives like Redondo Beach, maybe Manhattan Beach, somewhere around there. And that's where the place is where I told you, but when you come back to when we meet up again, the New Orleans spot is near that spot. Why am I gonna stop there and grab something from there to bring back to our house? They got beignets, they got the alligator bites, they got the frog legs, they got the gumbo, they have it all.
We didn't get none. I'm jealous.
We didn't get the sweet beignets. Yeah, I didn't go. We didn't go. That's all right. We're going back. We gonna do it. See, we know what to expect now. It's different. But we did. I never even knew that they had savory beignets. So I had the crab beignets, and then Nola ordered the crawfish beignets. So
I like the crawfish beignets. Yeah.
We had too much fun. The food was amazing.
That po' boy from the one.
Oh my God, the late night, 4 a.m,
early morning.
I forgot. I didn't even take a picture of that po' boy because
I devoured
you up.
I was like,
Bart, you was like, oh my God, we're gonna have a good time talking about our trip. We're gonna do that another day. We're gonna have a good time talking about it. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how Marlo and them, how that's gonna go and stuff. Even if it's just a couple of days, I don't want her to give her up the cooch. I don't want her to do nothing. Just go have a good time. Don't block your little, not even blessings. Just don't block your little go hang out time away from the nephews and away from the girls and a companionship or some male companion. That's where I'm at.
In that light for a couple episodes at least, and to see her doing what she's been doing. Yeah, even if it is fake, even if it is whatever, I'd rather see her do something else other than stir up mess over here and Kandi's front yard or Kenya's back porch. Like, no.
Right. What'd you say, Q?
Did y'all have a grenade?
No, because when we went down there, I didn't know about those, and then I never made it back because I had my girlfriend. That's remember I told you we were supposed to go when we was going to the convention center. I said today I need to go back down to a spot to go get the hand grenade. Remember, but we didn't make it back because we was going to the concert. We was going to get our free gifts. We was meeting up with Cynthia Bailey and Funky Not Evil was that the day? That was Saturday. That was Sunday that we did that.
Too much.
It was so much. So much. But yes, so this is the reason why I need to go back. So I'm gonna get one of those.
You did say that, I remember.
One because my girlfriend, who knows I'm a drinker, that's what she told me to go get. And so I was trying to go have one or two. She was like, "Girl, them things will have you down."
Yeah, I believe it. No, thank you.
Wait, what? Blended with a what?
Get a blended one with an extra shot.
Ooh, girl. We know next time. Barb don't drink, so yeah, I would have had hers and mine. I would have had mine and hers. Hers and mine and hers. And we never did find a hookah lounge.
That's my thing, y'all. That's my thing. I'm actually about to go do that right now. And
so yeah, we're gonna end this live, you guys. So we will be coming back to you guys with episode 9.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come on because we had a reason last Sunday because it was 4th of July weekend. They knew people were in and out of town like we were. We were part of that. We was part of that crew, the in and out of town part. Yeah, we was part of that. So yeah, we're gonna come back for our season 15, episode 9 review. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Coastal Critique Panel. New name. Y'all look for us. Y'all support us. Y'all go to Barb's channel, Barb Meets World. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe to her channel. Make sure you hit the notification button, hit all, because Barbie going live when I don't go live. I go live when she don't go live. So you need to be on both of our channels. Hit the subscribe and like button on my channel. Make sure that you guys hit that notification bell button that says all, because that's what we do. We miss you too, cute. We love you so much. Love you very much. We always love that you always support us. You one of our day wonders. So we love that. Feisty, you already know what it is, sis. We you know what it is, Feisty. We love you. Hey, and if you guys don't know, Feisty, if you guys are on IG, she started an IG page where
yes.
she is.
Yes, put the link in the chat.
Yes. Put your link in the chat if you can. It's Feasting with Feisty. So she's gonna be doing food critiques and stuff at restaurants and letting y'all know what a good dining is where she's from. I'm not gonna give her too much information because that's her business, and it's gonna be our business when she give it to us. So you make sure that if you on IG, look up Feasting, Feasting, Feasting with Feisty, Feisty, Feasting with Feisty. Says she got it going on, y'all. That's my girl.
I'm a foodie, so I'm so excited about that one.
Yeah, we promote our sisters. We promote our, we just promote. We always gonna look out for the sisters. They always like, and the ladies don't get along and woo wop and not. Shut up. You must don't have no sisters, and that's your problem.
You can always drop your link in my chat. That's fine.
Yes.
Who know that, yeah.
Right. So yeah, we believe in Black girl magic. We believe in Black girls rock. We believe in just Black on Black. Black matters. Black love matters. Black lives matters. Black everything matters. It matters, y'all. And we need to support. So make sure you guys are following both of us. We are gonna come to you guys next Tuesday. We will be here. Time varies because me and Barb, we booked and busy. So sometimes we booked and busy. We do what we gotta do. We do what we gotta do. So like I said, thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate our followers. We appreciate our new followers. Playback gang. Gang. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate you guys the most. Make sure you guys drop a comment in our down below because you guys are playback gang and we don't get to do the live thing like we do.
Comment back.
How you got Q right here. How you got my sis too feisty right here. You know how y'all we live like that. So when y'all catch us live, when y'all put on subscribe and y'all put on all for the notification, y'all can do this. See how I can just pull up a comment. See how I'm doing my too feisty. See how you see what I'm saying? See how we do? See, she's thanking us because we promote her. You can get the same. You can get the same action. You gotta just be live with us and make sure that you got the subscribe button and your notification on all. But playback gang, if you're not doing it, go on in the comments and leave us a little comment and let us know what you like, what you dislike, what we can improve on, what you want us to do. We here for y'all. We here for y'all. Right? Sis? We here for them.
We really are, though.
I
comment back. I try to comment back to everybody. And definitely follow us on our social medias as well. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We are on YouTube right now. All of the above. So
Facebook, everything.
I'm even on Pinterest. So definitely follow.
Oh, Pinterest. I should have been on Pinterest.
I love Pinterest.
That's all right. I'll get you to get me on there because I can put my hair stuff up there.
Mm-hmm. So. And as well, if you're not already following my second channel, Barb Meets FBLE, please go on ahead.
Say it one more time because I was talking. It went in and out. Say it one more time.
Barb Meets FBLE. If someone can drop that in the chat, or I can do it real quick.
Yeah.
But yes, that is my second channel. It's all about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, etc. And I will have a couple vlogs coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned over there if you care about my a little bit, more personal life.
Her personal life is fun,
I like to think I am. I like to think I am a fun,
You are I don't know what generation. I don't know where you fall with the millennials, the Gen Z, all the stuff. I don't know where you fall in, but you are a breath of fresh air for where you sit. Because Barb will be 30 next year. She just turned 29. So where she sits in position, she's really should be Barb, best of all worlds, because she's so seasoned in different things. She got a lot, and when she shares it with you guys, y'all gonna love it. Y'all definitely gonna love it. She's very intriguing, is the word I would use.
Yeah. Barb, millennial Gemini Jersey me is very, very complex. I'm an onion. What does Shrek say? I'm an onion. I have, a lot of layers. Peel back.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we appreciate y'all for sticking around and talking to us tonight. Mm-hmm. We have been very consistent. This marks it right here. We've been very consistent with sticking the season out with us. With Real Housewives. So we appreciate you guys sticking it out with us as well.
We really do. We really, 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 we do. Like I said, we will come to you guys and let you guys know how our trip was with Nola Reese as well. It'll be the three of us. And we will come to you guys and let y'all know how our trip was because we had a ball. We had a ball with a blast. Our sisterhood is it's super, super duper. And we want to share that with you guys because you just never know in the YouTube world, in the social media world, we gonna meet what it's gonna lead into and what great things that are in store. And we feel it, right, Barb? We feel it. We already got all our mantras and things that we got going on. So we're excited to be bringing that to you guys, and excited for you guys to be rocking with us. And we appreciate it more than anything. We appreciate you guys, like seriously,
for real.
Our Cash App is rolling down at the bottom if you feel so inclined to do so, because we are on a road to monetization. If you feel inclined to send us a Cash App, you enjoyed your time here, our Cash App are scrolling around the bottom of the screen. And $1 to whatever you want from behind the $1. It's all good. We appreciate it. It does go back into the channel. It goes back into us so we can pour into you guys. Y'all can pour back into us. It's a cycle. That's all. It's a cycle. So, yeah, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And we see y'all next week, right, Barb?
Yes, we will. We'll be back at it with more coastal critiques.
Yay. I can't wait because I love our new name. And we will have new banners and things. I am gonna hit you guys with the like button that we have for my channel. Don't look at the California cutie part. Just think about hitting that like button on both our channels, okay, y'all? We see y'all next week, right, Bart?
Yes, we will.
All right, we love y'all. Y'all stay cool.